Hi everyone. So, what an entertaining semi-finals day yesterday. Both the matches turned out to be really close, and a terrific win for Dominic Thiem against Djokovic. I think he played one of his best matches, and as we had discussed earlier, we were expecting a very tough match, and that's what it turned out to be. A very small margin turned out to be decisive, and Thiem was able to step up his game in the tie break in the third set and was able to win. And the next match was a bit surprising. I mean, I thought that Nadal would be playing really well. He would be playing with a lot of energy, with a lot of aggression, but it looked like he lost some of that energy that he had in the beginning of the tournament, and he seemed to be a little slow in terms of the movement, and he was also not playing that aggressive. He was using a lot of short slice, which might have helped him against other players, but I think against Medvedev, it did not help much because Medvedev, even though he's a tall player, but he is good with the movement, and he likes that slow and low pace game where he can also dictate and rally in the match. And I think that's why it was important for Nadal to be aggressive and don't allow Medvedev to get into the point, but it wasn't to be, and that's what I think cost the match in the end. So the first match was between Djokovic and Thiem, and I think Thiem was really good throughout the match, and it looked like he would be finishing off this match in straight sets. But as we know with Djokovic, he kept on asking questions to Thiem, and I think the double fault on the match point was a very important point in the context of the game. As you can see in the third set as well, it's just a tie break and only a 2 point difference between the players. So it was lucky enough for Thiem to find his game in the tie break and also in the second set after making that double fault on the match point. Still, he was able to somehow win this match. So that was a great effort from Thiem that he was able to put that behind him, and a very good match. Djokovic, I would say, was a bit disappointing because whenever he plays a close match, I think he's always the favorite because he knows how to handle the tie breaks. We have seen him play these close matches time and time again and win these. But yesterday, or maybe for the past 2 or 3 months, he doesn't look like the old self. Maybe he's out of form or something in terms of the crucial points. So he's playing well, but even if you see the yesterday's match, in some of the returns, the misses that he made, one backhand return, one forehand return, those were like relatively simple serves for him to return, but he was just not able to make them, and that were at crucial moments. So it was like a 30-all game or a deuce game, so it's quite unlike Djokovic because he's used to play really well in close matches and especially at crucial moments. So a bit surprising, but then Thiem, as we did expect, he would be the one who would be trying to go for his shots even on the big points. That is the way he plays, and that's what I like most about Thiem because he always keeps the point on his racket, and that is why he has been able to beat the guys like Djokovic and Nadal and Federer. Because if you play a rally game with these three big guys, then I think eventually they wear you down or they are able to produce the goods. But if you don't give them that chance and if you go for the attack, it actually helps you in terms that the match is always on your racket. So on a day where you are playing well, you will win the match even against the top three. So that's a very good quality to have that Thiem possesses, which some of the younger players lack, I believe, because whenever they get a chance to a 5-all or 6-all, they somehow try to play a bit defensive tennis, tentative tennis, and that's why they lose. But Thiem, I think he has learned his lesson from the Australian Open final this year, where in the fourth set he should have closed out the match, but he gave chance to Djokovic to hang on in the rally. And I think this time around, whether it is the tiebreak against Nadal or here against Djokovic, I think Thiem has played with the correct strategy, especially his backhand down the line that he was just crushing the ball yesterday was really fascinating to see. And even on big points, so whether it was a deuce or 30 all, he was not afraid to go to that side, and that is what I expect from Thiem because he is definitely right behind Djokovic, Federer, and Nadal. So I think in the upcoming years, Thiem would be winning more Grand Slams, and a big congratulations to him. Very well deserved. I mean, if a guy has defeated Nadal and Djokovic in the same tournament, then definitely he deserves to win the tournament. And for Medvedev, I think it was quite surprising for me to see Medvedev win the match because I thought Nadal was getting better and better in this tournament. He was playing with a lot of energy, with good strategy, good game plan, aggression, good serving. But yesterday, after the first set, it seemed like he slowed down a little bit. So he was not able to move that quickly, and he was going for the short slice. Not sure why. Maybe he was struggling with the timing. Even his forehands, some of his forehands were falling short, so maybe some issue with the form, but then he tried well, even had chances to serve for the match in the second set, and it was quite unlike Nadal because usually when he gets a chance to serve out of match, he never loses. But yesterday he did, and it was like a love 40 break that happened after he served for the match. So that was surprising to see. And thereafter, Medvedev just kept, hanging in the point, and he was well prepared to take the initiative and play with the aggression whenever required. But Nadal, for me, played a little bit tentatively in the third set, and that is what cost him the match. He wasn't playing that aggressive and also looked a bit slow. But then Medvedev has to be given the credit because he in this whole tournament he has played really well, and unexpectedly he has performed really well against all the players, and now he's in the finals. So a big congratulations to Medvedev as well. And in the finals, I think I would be predicting Thiem to win the match because I think he has defeated Djokovic and Nadal. That speaks for him itself, and I think Thiem is playing the best tennis of his career. He has played close matches and he looks fit. All of his shots, whether it's a backhand or forehand, look good. So I think he's going to win the match, and I have picked it straight sets because I think the game, the way Thiem plays, if he's playing aggressive, if he's serving well, he has a lot of aggression that would really help him against Medvedev, who is the sort of player who likes to rally more and then construct the point. But if required, Thiem, doesn't have to give that chance to Medvedev. He just has to be aggressive from the get-go, and I think that's what Thiem would be doing. He will be playing really aggressively, and if you see the head-to-head between them, it's like 3-1. So Thiem definitely has the upper hand when it comes down to head to head, and I think that will continue today as well. So let me know, guys, what do you think? Who do you think would win and why? And let's hope for a great final today. Thanks for watching.